during the Superstorm Sandy, 7 million people lost power for 5 to 12 days. And when your refrigerator loses power, your food starts to spoil because it's not being cold anymore. And the refrigerator only lasts 12 hours without power.
So our idea is to keep cooler. It's when you're going to lose your power, you put this CO2 tank in your refrigerator. It has a copper wire, a copper coil connected to it. And you want it up and down the refrigerator like it's shown. And then you turn this nozzle up here to 37 degrees Fahrenheit through 41 degrees Fahrenheit. And then it would freeze the copper coils, which keeps your food cold.
The research philosophy is on the back of the summary sheet, and we figured out how to use a CO2 tank because we researched a lot, and we talked to professional engineers, and we found out that CO2 is the cheapest and it's better for the environment than other refrigerants we use now. And a CO2 tank works by, there's liquid CO2 inside the tank, and when it's compressed and released, it turns into cold gas, which would cool the food and the refrigerator.
Okay, so the Keep Cooler can be packaged easily and available in stores. So this product will probably cost about $150 to make, and it saves money because to restock your fridge it costs about $800 plus to restock a normal refrigerator. And so the Keep Cooler it has an easy setup in your refrigerator.
We did patent search, and we found out that we were the first people to come up with this idea, and so we made it flexible so that it could fit different sizes and kinds of refrigerators, and we discussed this idea with our parents, and we made it possible to be used for campers and coolers, and with the name Keep Cooler has not been trademarked yet.
Well, since the 2 engineers that we've talked to, we said we're going to do further research into these things. First, we're going to create a prototype using a small cooler. We're also going to test the prototype for temperature differences. Also going to have a remote temperature gauge so we can regulate the temperatures. I'm also going to propose a port where we can connect an outside CO2 container. We're also going to research how this could be used for freezers.
Great, thank you very much. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Did you share this with anyone? Yeah, we shared it with our parents and some engineers.
What did you learn from the engineers that you talked to?
One of our engineers had a CO2 tank, and they showed us how cold it was. And we discussed what we were going to do, like a refrigerator or a water supply, and pick refrigerator over a boat.
I just wanted to say, I don't have a question after that, but I wanted to tell you I was really impressed that you guys did a patent and a trademark search. So that I was really impressed that you guys thought about doing that.
So this is a device that goes on the back of the refrigerator?
It goes on the side of the refrigerator.
Inside the refrigerator.
It goes on the top shelf, so your food's already in there, and then you know that the power's probably going to go out during the storm, so you put it in there and you run the copper wires up and down the refrigerator.
So mentioned about regulating the temperature. How's that going to work?
Well, I guess basically So when you turn this on, I guess we're gonna have a thing where you can basically turn it off and on if you ever need to. So, I guess we're also going to have a way where if you just have a certain amount of, I guess, clothes coming out of it, like enough to just freeze the copper coils, and then I guess that's what we're gonna do.
I have a question, which is, what did you learn from your participation in this project?
We learned like different things about other things, like how much people actually lose their power, and how much we need to help those people and keep their food safe, and how much money it should cost, and where it should go, and how much coal the copper wires could get. We actually found an equation. It was kind of confusing, but we're gonna try and figure out the numbers and figure out the equation.
Do you
So
know
we
what
can
the
get it.
equation referenced, or what it was in reference to? The equation that you found?
What was reference?
Was it like loss of heat over time, or maybe was it,
The equations to find out how cold the copper wires would get.
okay. And I don't know that any of us commented, I was writing, and sometimes I don't hear when I'm writing, but the costumes are incredible. Your design, I love the foil guy, I love the straw coming up, I love our lion, and
Was it the boss?
I know it is, it's wonderful, yeah, you're great.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good job.